Hey, Dave Csanda here with this week's Buzz Bite overview for the Upper Midwest at anglybuzz.com. Well, look here behind me. This is a boat launch on the Mississippi River in Brainerd, Minnesota right now. And you see, they're launching right here, but the actual boat launch is way back there by those signs, and you can perhaps see the current break out behind that. This is what the results of an 8.9-inch rain in one day will do to a river. We had a huge storm move through earlier this week from about the North Dakota border all through central Minnesota, across northern Wisconsin, and across Lake Michigan into Michigan. Dumped lots and lots of rain. Many places got 7 to 10 inches. So obviously, first thing that's going to change the river fishing in a lot of different places. These rivers are way up. They're muddy. It's going to complicate fishing for you if you're going to be fishing a river in most places. If anything, maybe go up and fish up into some shallow water, backwaters or something like that, because the main river is going to be roaring and it's going to be mud. One perhaps exception to that, I talked to Brad Durick this morning. The Red River up by Grand Forks is not in too bad a shape. That's the big catfish area. They had been pretty low, and while the river is going to come up, it's still going to be pretty fishable in most areas, although you might want to check to make sure that all the accesses are open. But those big cats have been biting well over there. Now, as far as this kind of a condition, this is very, very difficult to fish. If you're going to be fishing for walleyes in a river situation, perhaps, perhaps an area where a creek is coming in or something, but it's going to be tough. Now, on a lake situation, you can use this current to your advantage, because if there's a creek that comes in or there's a narrows between lakes, you're going to get some current flow shooting through there. It's going to draw lake fish up into that area because there's going to be an influx of food getting washed into the lake. So you could use that to your advantage. If you're going to be talking about bass fishing, largemouth bass fishing in a lot of smaller waters throughout the region, these lakes are coming way, way up right now. And anytime you get that condition, it's going to draw the largemouth bass in shallow. They're going to follow the high water in toward the shore. There can be a lot of flooded cover, flooded shallow pads, things like that. Be thinking fishing shallow rather than deep. One thing I will say is when you've got a lot of small lakes throughout the region where the water is way, way up, be courteous to the lakeshore owners. Keep your speed down and keep your wake down. You don't want to be throwing a lot of big waves against those flooded docks and flooded shorelines. So we just keep things at a modest pace until the water levels start to recede. So, hey, weather is always a factor. This rainfall that came through our region is obviously going to affect things in the next week. But if you react to it, you'll be able to catch fish. In fact, I suggest you go out to the site here, go check our state-by-state reports from our BuzzBite reporters in the field, see what they have to say, and I think you're going to find out that you can still continue to catch more and bigger fish in the weeks ahead, even when Mother Nature dumps the sky upon us, floods us out. We can still catch critters out there.